Testing, 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 testing. It's test day. You know, when they give you a evaluation, sometimes they'll show you a picture. What is your vision of this portrait? What is your vision? What do you see? You know, what do you see? If there was a vehicle right here, parked right here, it could be, you could say a downfall, or what do you see? You know, I guess we getting that hurricane wind and that could I say ghost? The ghosts are haunting. The ghosts are haunting the day. Ghosts are haunting. Hurricane. The universe is pissed off. When the universe sends ghosts, ghosts. You can call it what you want, but I mean, it's following the death trail of slaves. We done been over this before, but what do you see? I noticed, yeah, it got an offense. What was the purpose of that? Hurricane wind. Now we, about 200 miles from, about 200 miles. 150 miles from the Gulf Coast. And this the kind of impact we get from hurricanes. Katrina, man, them ghosts was acting a fool. Haunted. So I don't know what somebody did, but you done piss the universe off. But I when I see this, my portrait of this here, man, thank God. Thank you. Thank God. I love God. I love me and I love my life. I thank God. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Man, this is firewood, smoke. Look at that. Good pecan smoke wood. Man, you know how many turkeys I can smoke with this joker? Yeah. I smoke my turkeys. Look at this. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ghosts. Thank you. Thank you. What people may see as a downfall, I take whatever I can out of it and make the best out of it. You can't get no better than this here. Good. And it's, I mean, oh boy. I could smoke, 4 or 5 turkeys with this joker. Man, me and that chainsaw gonna get out here in 10 minutes. I'm gonna have a good stack. Good stack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This here is a blessing to me because I was running out of wood. But this is how I can smoke my meat. This is how I do it. I can do that because I got about what 7, 8 pecans on this property. Yeah, man. It's a good year, so no loss. And the thing about that, I mean, the squirrel done ate. I said about 2% already, and it's not even harvest season yet. But yeah, yeah, yeah. God is working, but I mean, it's just like, you know, to every action there's a reaction. To every bad action, there's gonna be a good side on that bad action. I don't know the drama that's going on in New Orleans now, but if we get these kind of winds this far up, man, but that's you know that's the price you pay. You know, nobody gets away. Nobody. I mean, this haunting, you know, it affects everybody, every living being. It's the you keep thinking you building all these churches just to deaden the pain, trying to ease the pain. I mean, but sooner or later it may take 100, 200 years, but that pain's still there. You can't hide that. You can build all the cathedrals and all the churches all you want, but it never, eased the pain on the suffering which you caused others. Never, ever. I mean, there's naysayers and doubters, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Track that hurricane. Track it. Now, track that slave trade. Track it. That hurricane come off of the coast of Africa, and guess what? Guess where the slave come from? The coast of Africa. I haven't seen one that didn't follow the slave trade. That's right. But I mean, it is what it is. But when you think you done got away with things, just like people think, oh man, I done got away from it always come back to haunt you, regardless. I mean, your ancestors. You may be getting what your ancestors did. That's why black people end up slaves, because they did biblical. They did not go by God's instructions, so you had to pay the price. So they didn't go by God's instructions, so they were sold out. Now, that was their price. Now somebody else got to pay the price. Hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, and it goes on and on. Earthquakes. We all know that earthquake. In this part of the country, I mean, it's coming. Fracking. You can look it up. You can look it up. We have had earthquakes right down here on Interstate 20, right over in Alabama, just 20 miles just away from here. No joke. Fracking. And the thing about that, we are on a spaceship. We're on a spaceship, believe it or not. And what does any vehicle? How does it, how does it gravitate? How does it? What does it need to move? Fuel. You think this Earth rotating and navigating around this atmosphere alone? It needs fuel. It needs fuel. What you think fuel is? My weed eater and my blower had bad gas in it. I had to get that bad gas out because it wasn't running right. What you think bad gas is? What you think they replacing that oil with? Think about it. It wasn't nature wasn't designed for that. But hey, it is what it is. They studied that years ago. This everything I'm telling you, people have spent millions of dollars to investigate everything I'm telling you. So what I'm telling you is written. But that's how I get my news by people that has done the investigation, spending their own money, get out here and figuring it out. This is not a conspiracy theory. But the only people I know that eat dogs and cats is in China, and they were starving. And I can say this. I will never say what I will not and what I won't eat, because when you starving, when you're starving people, and I can say this, anywhere you travel now, you see squirrels. 100 years ago, you wouldn't have seen no squirrels. Not like you see them now. Coons, possum, right? Just running around free. When I was a kid, you didn't see no squirrels, not around here. I didn't see squirrels in the city until I got to Ohio. That's kind of shocked me, I guess, but around here, yeah. Squirrel, coons, and possums. It's just not to validate what people saying, but I'm just saying my experience. When that plane crash, people eating people. Anything is possible. But my thing is the truth. You can go back and look at it, study it, just like this hurricane, just like the tornadoes, ghosts. Not conspiracies, but ghosts. The word ghost had to come from somewhere. It just didn't come up out of thin air. Somebody, we need to call this a ghost. Why? Why do you, all of these words was created for a reason. Ghosts, haunting. Everything's for a reason. Just like these limbs here, man. Good smoke wood. I see a blessing. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good firewood. Man, good smoke wood. But anyway, that's my truth and I'm sticking to it. But anything that you hear me talk about, I can go back and show you. But most of mine come from people that have been thrown under the bus. You consider it as, Alex Jones. we gonna call him out. Alex Jones. You know, they call him a nut, but I mean, he could prove his point. We gonna use him because he done, poor fella, he done lost his mind. They got what they wanted out of him. When they get through with you, they gonna throw you away. I know my day coming. I don't worry about that because I'm tested every day. Every day. Every day is a test for me. When I wake up, it's a test. But my test is a blessings. That's right. My test is a blessing, just like this here. That's a blessing. You oh, no, that's a blessing. You have to look at life. That's the way I look at life. Everybody may say, "Oh, you falling." No, you pick out the part that you need in whatever disaster that happened, and it's a blessing. Just pick your part out. Not everybody, because but pick your part out and get the blessing out of it. Make the best. I mean, this is a high wind day, but you got to make the best out of it. Take it, use it, and don't abuse it. But yeah. But the ghosts, the universe. Anytime that's what I see. I see ghosts in the universe is acting a fool. And it's a time for death, and it's a time for life. For every action, there is a reaction. It depends on the reaction you put out, but believe me, whatever you put out here in this universe, it's coming right back at you. I see it, man. I mean, that's the part that gives me the energy to get out here and do what I do, because I know you got some I'm in Sam's yesterday. I spot you. I see you. You go try to hide behind the box and do your little deed. I see you. But like I told you, everything you put out here is coming back on you. You try to get me, but it's gonna end up. I see it, man. I see it. I can't explain it, and I live around it. I see it. I mean, the people that used to live around me, they don't. And the ones that was winning, they ain't. Trust me. I can tell you that. But anyway, the ones that did that trickery, them slick willies, they ain't winning no more. Trust me, I'm looking at it. I see it. I'm just like my upcoming. I'm seeing they down coming or they downfall. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all have a blessed day.